Jesus, take the mic. And Kris Jenner, pray for me. Hi, dolls. Welcome to the reKap, the unofficial, official Kardashian after show hosted by the internet's favorite Kardashian superfan, me, gay man with a spray tan, aka Colt Paulsen. Every week, I'll be recapping the newest episode of The Kardashians with my co-host with the K, award-winning podcast host and producer and fellow Kard Jenner stan,
Yay!
Archie Jay.
Hello!
Hello. Literally, the sign of relief that the Kardashians are back.
We're back.
Amen. Bible. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And this season, just from this season on, already we're going to be getting so much drama.
It's action-packed. I am literally sitting on edge like, what's next, what's next, what's next? Because there's so many storylines. And we can already feel it. I'm excited.
We have Kim and Khloé who are feuding this season. Kris Jenner opens up about a health scare. And of course, from the premiere, Kourtney's pregnancy is a main storyline for the season.
Yeah.
But the thing that really shook and shocked the world is the Gypsy Rose cameo with the K.
Hi, Gypsy.
Hi.
You know, shout out to Gypsy, because she did the groundwork and now we're here.
She manifested meeting Kim Kardashian because on social media, she posted that she wanted to work with Kim and work on prison reform.
Yeah.
I thought there was no chance that Kim would be going to meet Gypsy. But then again, I'm like, Kim is dedicated to the show.
And Kim keeps her ear to the streets. So Kim knows what a social is saying. She knows what people want. And yeah, listen, we're getting an iconic moment in this season because what a crossover.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. And the season is already looking so good. And thank God for Kourtney Kardashian. Past season, she kind of really didn't show up to film. And who knew she just needed to be pregnant to really show up and show her life.
Yeah, but she's also stuck in the house. So it's like, it's kind of giving her a little excitement.
I kind of feel like that's her wet dream because her not leaving the house. Well, it would be her wet dream if Travis wasn't traveling so much.
This is true. So they can make out for continuous amounts of hours.
Like 6 hours
Plus.
where you get covered with the K.
I feel that he is hot. Like his head feels very warm.
But not because of making out.
Not a making out type of warm, like a really warm.
But her pregnancy is starting off with a bang. Obviously, we know she had fetal surgery, having to deal with all of that. So that was kind of fun to have her open up. Well, not really fun for her, but for us to see kind of everything so personal because Kourtney is the one that pulled a baby out of her vagina.
Yeah. I mean, you can also see in this episode, topics like this, right? They don't get brought up or, they feel like, as she mentioned, like it was my fault that this happened to the baby, but it's also, very common. So we're also bringing like health to the forefront and making people feel seen and making mothers feel seen. But then also I think finding out that Travis was on this plane while this was happening with no Wi-Fi and then his wife is going into surgery.
Yes.
I'm freaking out for him.
Right? And how connected they are and like into each other. Like, and he obviously doesn't even like planes. So not only was he in a plane crash in his life, Kourtney's the reason he's on a plane. And now he has to be on a plane without access to his family. Traumatized again. Both of this is traumatizing for them.
Trauma bonding.
Yes.
I also think it was really interesting because this was the moment to where she said, you're really my husband.
I said to him after, I was like, you're really my husband.
Oh, it's cute.
But
Everything. But yeah.
Like enough tongue kissing on the carpet wasn't enough.
The whole process of getting pregnant.
The 3 weddings, the this and that.
IVF.
Yeah. But I will say their baby shower, I think, was one of the most iconic baby showers we've seen on the Kardashians.
Now, I've never been to Disneyland. Have you?
No.
And I feel like I was at Disneyland. I mean,
I don't think I ever want to go to Disneyland unless it's a Mindy Weiss Disneyland.
with Kris Jenner on site.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We were able to go to the Kardashian screening and watch the premiere early.
We did.
And if the churros at that event were the same as Disneyland churros, I'd be there every day.
Most important part right here.
the churros.
The churro station.
Those churros were melting in my mouth. Like I've had a churro, but this was insane. So I really hope that was the same chef from Disney who was at the baby shower because, oh my gosh.
It was so good. The fact that Travis and Kourtney had COVID, they obviously were still at the event, but in their own designated chairs.
Yeah.
And Travis is like, you're like a Disney princess. Like,
She was.
This was Kourtney's dream.
It's like, stay away from me. I wave, I eat my churro, I eat my pretzel. You give me love from afar. Mind your business.
Can you explain the difference between Kourtney and her friends and the Barkers versus the Kardashians?
So So apparently, Kourtney's friends do not care. They're like, yes, we want to love on you. Alabama was like this close. The Kardashians have work to do. They have photo shoots. They have sets to get. They have businesses to run. So we cannot get close to you, Kourtney. Kim was like, yeah.
Come a little closer. We're good.
And then Khloé wants to give her an animal sign.
We have a sign like at the zoo and it tells you what kind of animal it is.
COVID.
Has COVID.
The baby shower, I remember it on social media, and it was huge because obviously it was this massive baby shower. They have COVID. And also the name tree at the event, everyone was writing their names, and it got leaked that the baby's name was Rocky. I had no clue that the actual baby shower, someone leaked the name, and that someone,
Kris Jenner.
I
love
literally
her.
can't.
13th grandchild.
Rocky 13.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know how to keep a secret.
Cannot wait to meet baby Rocky. Was I supposed to say his name?
I don't think you were supposed to say it. Baby!
You know, listen, okay, she had a very emotional morning because she was so excited, overwhelmed, happy, and then she gets a very traumatic call that Kourtney has COVID the day of. So her emotions are like this, and you know she's probably had a glass or two.
Yep.
So give her some grace.
That is true, but I just love how Kim called her out. Like, come on.
Yeah.
The amount of things we keep on the hush hush. And if that was Kylie and her friends, that would have never happened. The best part about the episode for me was Kris giving her little speech to Kourtney, and she mentioned happy ending. And as soon as she does, Travis walks in the background.
Oh, you know there's always a happy ending.
You know there's always a happy ending.
What is that? Is that a sign?
I think he just heard happy ending, and he's like, there, I'm there. I hear happy ending. Like, he's that kinky with Kourtney.
Happy ending.
Yeah. It was a happy ending for the baby shower, but also Travis has other ideas.
You know, he's in town, he's out of town. He needs a
Literally.
little fun.
He does.
Maybe I should try that.
We'll maybe do happy ending with a K someday for you. We'll experience it. I'll get Kris Jenner to maybe Denise Richards. She knows one.
Okay, yeah.
But Kim Kardashian last season was very, I need to take a break. I need to like slow down. I need to start saying no to things.
Yeah.
That's the complete opposite, as we see in this episode. Khloé Kardashian has Kim Kardashian slowed down.
No. I don't know. I really like Kim in business era. You know, she's giving us so much content. She is the marketing genius, partnering with, you know, the NBA and giving us shows on top of shows. I like her busy. And then she poses a good question. She's like, is it bad to be addicted to working? Like, I'm not on drugs.
Well, is it bad that I kind of wish she was addicted to drugs?
Whoa.
I feel like we missed out on an iconic Kim Kardashian mugshot.
What?
Literally, Paris Hilton has one, Nicole Richie, Khloé, like Lindsay Lohan. Like, we never got that era from Kim.
Yeah.
And it just made me kind of think, like, what if she was? We would have gotten an iconic mugshot that we could have had framed. Like,
So you want her to be addicted to drugs just so you can get a mugshot? This is very selfish.
just so I could frame it like Kim did Chloe's. I need to have the mugshot framed in my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she did go to get her photo taken for her driver's license. You can have that one.
That's true.
Yeah.
And those driver's license pictures are good.
Yeah.
But don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Unless you're Kim.
I will say, though, I don't know if we could put this in, but when Kim Kardashian on the show said she did ecstasy, and the only time she did it was she got married in Vegas and then filmed a sex tape, I was like, well, why am I not doing these fun drugs? So I went to Coachella and did ecstasy because Kim did ecstasy.
Keep that
So
in.
I'm literally just following Kim's footsteps every day.
Yeah. I love this for you.
Right? But what I'm also obsessed with is Kendall and Kylie. This season, they're showing up. This premiere had so many storylines. It was like back to back.
Yeah.
And they just have a fresher vibe this season.
Whatever.
And now we are finally on our way.
Week.
Well, you could have done your photo shoot after dinner.
They do. Yeah. They're coming into their own, right? And so it's like they're in the middle of their 20s and really just having autonomy over this entire fame thing. And then also I feel like Kylie has motherhood underway and she's a little bit lighter in the dating world and a little bit more open and transparent, ready to talk. And so seeing them come together as they are completely different is really refreshing to watch. Because I love a sibling dynamic. You know, I have a sister, you have siblings, and it's exciting.
Well, and I love how they are constantly like, we're opposites, we're opposites, we're opposites.
Yeah.
They just say it all the time. And then we're so close. I'm like, of course you guys are sisters. Like, they have the same life, same upbringing.
Same
They're
life,
just
yes.
Kendall and Kylie.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think it's the boys they're dating that brings them a little bit more joy. Because this would be the time where Kendall's dating Bad Bunny, Kylie's dating Timothy.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're 2024, and I think they're both still dating the same boys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did see, she was at the concert
Concert
recently.
with Bad Bunny, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I love them together. I really want Kendall to open up about her relationship on the show.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen, but she did open up about her love for certain relationships.
Her horse?
Well, that and The Golden Bachelor.
Oh, in The Golden Bachelor.
She
yes.
loves old love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mature love.
Yeah.
Which is also refreshing too. It's like we've heard it before. The Kardashians, they're always promoting their selves. Well, now we're getting a little variety.
Yeah, I know you fans said we are over you promoting your business. So here comes Kendall just to promote a ABC show on Hulu, streaming now, which I'm LOLing because her and Kris's relationship, like Kendall's like, you're the reason I started watching that. And Kendall was very adamant on Kris watching the show with her.
Yeah.
And we had that fun scene where they were back and forth in the hotel room getting ready for Paris.
In the bed.
And it's just sending me because there were so many little sayings because Kris was like, I haven't seen Kendall walk in forever.
I haven't seen Kendall walk in so long in person.
You're not gonna miss her, so just relax.
And before Kendall left, she said, I won't see you, but you'll see me.
But she didn't.
But no one saw her. Like all those little like points were like, yeah, we didn't even see Kendall because she's unrecognizable.
Can I just make a point here? I love also Bravo Universe. I love the Housewives. Kendall Jenner looked exactly like Jenna Lyons, fashion icon.
Yeah.
New York housewife. But yeah, very unrecognizable.
It just cracked me up. I have to talk about my bestie, Khloé.
Oh,
because
I love Khloé.
This episode, she had so many iconic moments.
Yes.
And out of everyone, she opened up the most.
The blue dress, can I just say? The blue dress at the baby shower.
Everything.
You ate that up.
And the cling.
Yes, you ate that up, Khloé. I love Khloé Kardashian.
Well, is that the name on her government issued license, you think?
What is that?
A made up Kris Jenner thing. So it's a designated driver license, I think, for Kris Jenner.
Yeah. So what ours is state issued, right? A government issue is just it's a scapegoat, right? To get your kids to drive you home after a drunken night.
But 14-year-old Khloé, wouldn't you think she'd be like, where is it? Like, did Kris Jenner get a fake ID on fakeids.com or something? Or like what
You
happened?
think she gave her a physical copy?
Or she's just like, no, it's government issued. It's there.
She had to because they're talking as if it's a real thing. So she must have manipulated some type of documentation.
But I love how Khloé to Kris is how Northwest is to Kim.
Oh no.
North is gonna be over here shading Kim 24/7, telling all the secrets, and here's Khloé doing the exact same thing to Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I knew everything about the Kardashians, we learned this new, I don't want to say fun story, but iconic story.
Iconic story. Shout out to that blue coat with the fur. But can you imagine just the vomit of it all?
No warning. All of a sudden, blah, and we're on the freeway. It shoots back. No, into me.
I would not be upset to get vomited on by Kris Jenner.
Okay, I'm gonna say no to that one.
I would be like, Kris, anything for you, baby. Like, whatever. I'll clean it up. Don't Paige Bruce and I'll clean up your mess. I will clean up your mess.
Gross!
I need you to know I threw up, and if we don't clean it now, the paint's gonna peel.
I just have to say for myself, I've been offered Kardashian documentaries that I have politely declined with a K. How am I more loyal than Caitlyn Jenner to the Kardashians?
That's an unsolved mystery.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. Yeah.
Scott Disick said the same thing.
Exactly. I don't know. The whole Caitlyn storyline is just a little tired to me and a little played. It's also very thirsty and very sad. If you were the only person, you helped raise these kids, and now you also want to like help defame, because as Khloé said, this documentary was not necessarily going to paint them in the best light she can imagine if nobody she knows or used to know is involved. So it's really tacky. I mean, come on. Kris helped you with your YouTube channel.
Yeah. And I did not watch because I'm a supportive Kardashian stan. You didn't watch either, did you?
No, I didn't.
Good.
I didn't see
you're
any
fired.
marketing of it.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't? It's on Peacock.
That's how much I'm
It's
not
on
watching.
Peacock. But I love that Khloé this episode was able to really, I know we're over the trash and conversation. I know we hate him. I know we hate seeing him on the screen. But I think every time Khloé gets a little bit more cojones with how she delivers the message.
Yeah.
And she's over being there for Tristan. Like this episode, she literally was straight up and just said, it's never happened. Like, I don't even want to give him the glimpse of hope. A glimmer.
Was so awkward. I mean, like, shout out to them, right? They're parents. They're raising kids. But also, him continuously trying is so weird. And then him naming things. Batman and Robin, Tristan, not hot.
No.
That's not hot.
More like traitor and faithful.
Ooh.
More like
Ooh.
angel and devil.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
More like cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater, and the most iconic sexy woman on the planet. Like if you're gonna
Liar and truth teller. Yeah.
But I will say, Khloé was shading him, and even the producer was like, yo, Khloé, you said.
I believe it was season 2 that you said once they get in, they never leave.
Yep, they really don't. They just don't leave. Even when you ask them to, they just keep staying.
That was a very awkward moment. It was actually kind of serial killer.
Yeah, it was.
He was like,
but Khloé's ready for him to move.
yeah. No tunnels? No tunnels for you?
No tunnels, just a one-way ticket to Cleveland.
One-way ticket to Cleveland.
And don't come back. But that was a pretty epic premiere.
Yeah.
And I want to ask your peek in the pit, very Kardashian of us,
Okay.
of the episode.
Okay, my peak and my pit. My pit is bringing up Caitlyn Jenner storyline. I'm over it. And my peak is seeing my girls back on TV. Like, are you serious? Everything was just nonstop. So I'm really, really excited.
My pit was Kris Jenner being so sad at the baby shower. I know she really wanted that to be a moment. And my peak is the same. I'm excited to see the girls on TV. The Kardashians are back. In Kris Jenner's eyes, this is the 25th season of their show.
I agree.
And we've seen every single one of them.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to recap the rest of the season right here on YouTube. Comment down below your peek in the pit of the episode and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any Kardashian recaps. I'm Colt Paulsen. Follow me on social media at Gay Man with a Spray Tan.
And I'm Archie Jay. Follow me at Archie Jay Speaks everywhere.
And we will see you next week. In the words of Khloé Kardashian,
Au revoir.
Au revoir.